And we are live. Hello everybody to today's stream. I'm going to be watching Nadal versus Alcaraz. And yeah, it should be an interesting matchup between these two. It's been quite a while since I last streamed, to be honest. The last one was probably like definitely a few months ago at least. So I'm looking forward to actually watching some tennis, commentating for you guys, answering some of your questions, and all that type of stuff. And yeah, hopefully it'll be a good match. Obviously, both of them had reasonably long matches yesterday with Norrie and Goffin. I'm surprised Nadal won. It was a massive battle in the third set, like a 12-10 or 11-9 in the tiebreak. So it was impressive, to be honest. So I guess we're going to see how this match progresses. They obviously played last in was it the semi-finals of the one after one of the Sunshine Doubles in Miami. Sorry, where no, it wasn't Miami. I can't remember where they played. They played a while back, hard court. Someone remind me. And Alcaraz lost in 3. That was actually probably, I think, one of the last Tennis Talk streams. Where Nadal won in the final. Fritz won in the final. I remember that now. Obviously, Alcaraz just turned 19, which is a bit ridiculous. To be honest, that's a bit mad. Alcaraz is like 19. It's insane. I'm nearly 19. My birthday is in a month and 3 weeks, 7 weeks. Lots coming up on the channel over the next few weeks, so I'm super excited to share with you guys. All of you, if you've been following along with my journey, then you'll know that I played and I won my qualifying match in Italy, where I played 2 weeks ago. And I got my first 3 ITF Pro points, so I'll be ranked like 1,039 or something in the world on the ITF Pro Tour. Obviously want to be ranked ATP, which is like, the actual, I guess, your official ranking in the world, so that'll be pretty good. But of course, this Sunday I'm playing for my first ATP point, so I could get my first ATP point if I were to win that match. Obviously, I have played it. I know the result. I'm not going to share it with you guys. Some of you will have looked, but yeah. But yeah, I guess we're gonna watch this one and see exactly how it turns out. Alcaraz obviously been on some ridiculous form, having broken into the top 10, and of course Nadal been out with a little bit of an injury. So in terms of experience, I'm probably backing Alcaraz here. But in terms of, well, I say experience in terms of matches in the last few weeks, I say Alcaraz, but overall probably Nadal in terms of experience. But it's going to be a fun one to see exactly, what they're both playing like, how they're playing, all that type of stuff, because yeah, I guess we're going to see. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Did you get a wild card for the Italy tournament? No, I actually got in. So it's one of the only tournaments that I actually got into, so that's why I decided to go. Because wanted to give it a go, and I guess for the content as well was pretty good. Pretty good opportunity. $10 on Alcaraz. Yeah, I mean, I put a poll up. Let's see how it's doing actually, on our YouTube, to see who you guys think would win between Alcaraz and Nadal, and it's 54% Nadal and 46% Alcaraz. So that's pretty tight in terms of a Nadal. Look, and here 51% Nadal. So that's for a Nadal match, that's pretty tight. Usually on Nadal on clay, you'd expect that percentage to be a little higher. Felix, who do you want to win? That's a good question, to be honest. For me, probably I'd like. It's so tough because I love Nadal, but I love Alcaraz. I'd probably say I think Alcaraz will come out on top, but I kind of want Nadal to win just because I think Alcaraz is going to have his opportunities. I think Nadal I want to see him win and be in good form for the French Open. That would kind of be ideal. That's kind of exactly what I want. How old are you? Well, like I said, I'm 18. I'm like, his birthday, yeah, I'm like 2 months younger than Alcaraz. Crazy. Did you say you have a match on Sunday? No. This Sunday, I'm leaving to go to Moratoglu Tennis Academy. I was there back in November. So yeah, I'm going to be there for 2 weeks. And then I'm playing some more futures tournaments. So yeah, lots of exciting content coming up. We've got a few collaborations. I talked a little bit about collaborations on our community tab as well. I think the winner of that was Patrick Mouratoglou, which is ideal because I'm going to his academy. Then my tennis HQ was number 2, so I mean he's based in America, so it's kind of tough. He did a video on my game, so maybe, you know, hopefully I can go out to America sometime and maybe do a collab with him. And then 1 or 2 other guys, excuse me, who I probably am going to be working with in the near future. So, you know, remains to be seen. We'll see how it goes, basically. What do you ask for when you get a haircut? Just something, I don't know, I just say shorter. That's usually what it is because, you know, I play tennis. How long have you been playing for? I guess I was playing since I was 7, so quite a while. Thank you for subscribing. Anyone that subscribes during the stream, appreciate you. So no Roland Garros qualifiers. No. I'm definitely not playing it. I know a few people that are for like juniors and stuff, but not me specifically. Oh, this is a good question. Are you collaborating with Tsitsipas? I wanted to. So if you haven't been up to date, I commented on Tsitsipas's YouTube video that he posted of like the South Trip or whatever from Monte Carlo, where he won the tournament, and my comment got 2,500 likes, and his actual video has like, oh no, my comment has like 3,000 something likes. His video only has 2,000 likes. So kind of ratio Stefanos Tsitsipas. And I basically asked to collab, and he hasn't replied yet. Sad times. Maybe he's at Mouratoglou, because obviously that's where he trains. Thank you, Tech Dude, for subscribing. Maybe he's at Mouratoglou. That should be good. Maybe if he's there, I'm gonna ask him if we can do a little collab, because why not? Did Tsitsipas actually reply? No, he didn't reply. He hasn't replied. When's the match starting? The match is starting soon. The players are walking out onto court, probably 5-6 minutes once they've warmed up. How often do you go to Mouratoglou? It's my 2nd time, so I don't have like a fixed amount that I go like every time. I just know that, you know, it's a good place to train, especially before tournaments. So I thought it would be a good idea to go there again. Do you like football? Yeah, I like a bit of football. It's good for tennis, like coordination, foot coordination, all that type of stuff. Let me see if I can just zoom the camera in a little bit. Oh, that's a bit close. There we go. That looks a bit nicer. Oh, cool. What's your estimation? It's a good question. I'm gonna say 3 sets, obviously. I think Alcaraz is gonna come out very strong. He's gonna know how to play. He's gonna know what he's doing. I think he's gonna take the first set like 6-4, 7-5, and then Nadal's gonna fight back and win the second like quite comfortably, like 6-3, 6-2. And then in the third, I don't really have an opinion. I don't know. I'm not sure. I did see the game against Goffin. I mean, I saw Nadal was like so many 4 or 5 match points down in the third set. Just played so solid, locked it down, so consistent. And he's lucky to be in this one, to be fair, because I think the Goffin deserved at moments to win that match, but he just didn't have it in the locker. How do you think you would do against a pro like Nadal? It's a good question. I would get destroyed. That's quite frankly the the answer. I mean, I'd be lucky to get a game off Nadal on clay, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I mean he's bageling people on the ATP tour, so yeah, would not be good. But it would make great content. So if any of you have a connection to Nadal, you know, hook me up. Play a little tie rate 10. What's your current UTR? I think it's like 11.4 or something. So yeah, I'm working its way up, but had some good results, so hopefully it should slowly begin to go up. I've got a really dry throat, don't know why. Oh. Alright. Have you planned which tournament to play with Alex from Operation Liftoff? Haha. I would like to. Yeah, we're talking at the moment. Like I said, he said we should play doubles. So been DMing him on Instagram, and might set up a little doubles tournament with Operation Liftoff. That'd be cool. I'm obviously playing the 2 weeks of futures in Monastir, so he said he might be there for the second week. So maybe imagine I play against him in singles and then play doubles with him. That'd be insane. He's in the main draw though, so that'd be insane. I'm 6 foot and a bit, 6'1", probably. Did you ever play Tennis Europe? I did not play any Tennis Europe, or I played one junior ITF and that was it, just straight after lockdown. But yeah, I played my first two futures tournaments like last 2-3 weeks, so relatively inexperienced, but I did reasonably well. I qualified in the first one, then lost to the number 2 seed in the second round qualies in the second, so I'm not going to give any spoilers on how I did in the first one. So see, I just said qualified. No. Obviously went further than qualifying, but you got to watch this Sunday's video. Those of you that don't watch my series, watch my series. You'll understand. Did you get money for qualifying in Italy? Yes, so you get money for reaching the main draw. So I played doubles as well. So that video is going to be out next week of my doubles playing for my first ATP point. We played against the seed number 1s though. I'm not going to say how that went, but it was tough. Do you think you'll ever play a Grand Slam? I'd like to. Whether it's singles, doubles, mixed doubles, I'd like to play a Grand Slam. If I had to choose, it would be Wimbledon, to be honest, because that's just where I live, as in I live in Wimbledon, so I'd love to do that. It's also insane how Alcaraz turned pro in 2018, so like 3 years ago. No, wait, 4 years ago now. When he was 15. That's pretty crazy. Turn pro when you're 15. So, but even him, his like talent, took him a while to go through the ranks, even at like the lowest level. Cameron saying, hey Felix, do you make your own videos? What encouraged you to begin making content? I love the uniqueness of your channel and how you explain your thoughts during the matches you play. Thank you first. Yeah, so I make my own videos. My dad helps film them when I'm playing the matches, but I do all the editing and the sound and all of that type of stuff. And yeah, basically, I just wanted to merge kind of a more classic YouTube. A lot of the biggest growing channels at the moment. You got like, I don't know, Mr. Beast, Ryan Trahan. I don't know if you know those guys, but they got like a lot of success doing a kind of certain style of content, and I wanted to kind of imitate that a little bit with the kind of fast pacedness of it, the explanation with voiceovers, stuff like that. Still a lot of room for improvement in the actual kind of editing styles and stuff like that, but I think that's kind of how I wanted to bring it across. And then just talking during the matches, I just thought, it's a lot less boring than just watching the highlights. Even though it does take a little bit more effort, I think a lot of you guys appreciate kind of to see what I'm thinking, a bit of an insight rather than just, just seeing the highlights. I prefer double hand and backhand. How many hours did you play when you were in school? Oh, it really depends. Depends on your schedule, really. Depends on my schedule. I'd probably try and play an hour and a half a day. A bit more on weekends. Have you ever played a 5 sets winner match for training? No, I should do though. I should play I should play a full 3 sets to work on my endurance. But not yet. Thank you, Aldi, for subscribing. Felix, I think you're more suited for clay matches. What do you think? I think a lot of people say that. I think I've got quite a good clay court game because I'm quite physical. I've got good forehand that kind of whips up. I think I've obviously bettered my hard court game because I've been playing more and more matches on hard court, so I've been getting better at that as well, and it's kind of hard to adjust. I think if I were to train on clay for a while, I would have quite a good clay court game. It's just tough adapting on such short notice, Looking at how you improved over the last year, do you think you can make it top 100 ATP? I mean, yeah, nothing's guaranteed. I think that top 100 ATP is an unbelievable milestone to try and hit, and it takes a lot of dedication, time, work, bit of luck, and I'm just gonna give it my best shot. I don't want, you know, I think the level that I play at is definitely there. You know, with a few tweaks and experience and stuff to like get to like, I don't know, 500, 600. Definitely, I've been playing, getting close against those guys. So yeah, I think just with more experience and more time, can definitely begin to beat those guys and maybe move forwards. But I mean, top 100 is quite far away. I'm gonna focus on getting my first ATP point first. What's the fastest serve you ever hit? 132 miles an hour. You're gonna have to convert that into kmph if you want it in kilometers. All right, Nadal, Alcaraz. What we're actually here to do, not just chat, is beginning now. I'm just gonna kind of watch it, give my thoughts, talk through it a little bit, and I guess go from there. Nadal's serving first, so he's gonna try and get on the board. Here we go. He does take a while. I forgot how long Nadal takes until you actually like watch him in matches. Alright. Good serve from Nadal. Alcaraz defending on the backhand. Gets good depth, he does. And he puts the backhand long. Bit too much depth on some. So Rafa goes 15 level up. I don't know why I'm commentating it like that. I'm just got nothing else to say. Could you beat Dustin Brown? Definitely not. How do you watch it? I'm watching it on Amazon Prime Video. I didn't actually know it was on Prime Video because I couldn't find it earlier on in the week. And then my mum told me and I was like, yes. So I watched the Alcaraz Norrie match last night. Serve down the tee from Nadal. Alcaraz drops it short. Rafa, big backhand. I feel like we're going to see these two kind of battle it out quite a lot over the next few years. Long point. Alcaraz with the forehand, punishing the ball down the line. I think Alcaraz is just a little bit more nimble than Nadal. He's going to be able to kind of move around the ball a little bit more and just hit. He has the same power, right? Just a little bit more maneuverability, which I think is super valuable. Who do you think will win? I think Alcaraz is going to win, I can't lie. It's a tough one to call, to be honest. Rafa served down the tee. I think we're going to see a similar one to the one they played before, so I think Alcaraz is going to start quite strong. Thank you, Noah, for subscribing. Who do you think can win the Masters 1000 in Rome? Probably one of these two. It's just always going to be Nadal or Alcaraz, I think. FAA is quietly beating everyone with ease. He's one of those players you don't really notice him until he wins. You know. You don't actually appreciate how good he is until you watch him play. Oh, Alcaraz. Solid lob. Right on the stretch, lobs Nadal, 30 all. Insane. I'm watching it on Amazon Prime Video. Do you think Alcaraz is the most similar to Nadal that we have seen? He's just not as I think Nadal's a bit more defensively minded than Alcaraz. He's so aggressive. Yeah, but I guess you could say so, yeah. Right, 30 all. Pretty important point right here. Alcaraz to get the early break. Oh, Nadal, big forehand, but Alcaraz is there, slices it. Nadal, oh, into the net with the forehand, cheap error. Alcaraz gets a break point early on. Maybe signs of a little bit of weakness from Nadal. Bit of nerves as well. It's tough when you're playing. Nadal's what, 35, 36. Playing against an 18-year-old or 19-year-old now. Going to be a bit nervous. How many Grand Slams do you think Alcaraz will win in his career? I think he can win the same as Nadal and these guys if he keeps going. Like, if he can beat Nadal now, and I think if he wins the French, then he's got potential. Because Nadal won the French when he was kind of Alcaraz's age, so you know he's more of an all-court player, so I think he can dominate over all surfaces. So just needs to keep developing his game really. Right, see what we can do with this break point though. Early on, Rafa gets a net caught. Alcaraz runs around, goes a forehand inside in. It's a winner. Break point. Converted. Jesus. That was loud, sorry. Break point converted for Alcaraz. And there you have it. One game to love already. And that was quick. I told you, Alcaraz is going to have a solid start and move quickly. Nadal takes a little bit more time just to get going. How tall is Lucian? He's like the same height as me now. It's a bit scary. A little bit worrying, to be honest, that he's the same height as me because, you know, he's going to keep growing and I'm going to stay the same. Obviously, the winner, I think the winner plays Djokovic, no? Rafa's going to lose. Well, I guess we're going to see. We're going to find out. You know, the same thing happened in the one before, so not too worried. Yeah, the winner plays Djokovic, so that if that either of these two, yeah, I'll probably try and stream that tomorrow. I want to watch a Djokovic semi-final. He hasn't been on the best form lately. He did well in Serbia, but he lost to Rublev. I don't think he'll win here, so I think the winner of this one will take him out, but I guess we'll see. Good serving from Alcaraz. Oh, backhand cross, just pulled wide. Solid 1-2 punch though. Does Lucian want to play on the Futures Tour as well? Yes. I think so. Just not right now. He's only 15, 16, so he's got a little bit more time. No rush. Alcaraz is a little tentative on the serve. He slowed it down a little bit from how fast he usually serves. Obviously, like, kick serve's super important on these clay courts. You can see how far back Nadal's standing. He's like 3 meters behind the baseline. Nadal looks like he's kind of stuttering a little bit from the baseline when he's moving. Good defense from Alcaraz on the backhand. Oh, he's striking the backhand so well. Takes the forehand a bit early. And Nadal putting the pressure on Alcaraz early. 30 love. See a break back. What's the weight of your racket? 315 grams. The crowd wasn't very good with Goffin. Well, he's playing Nadal, so the crowd's going to be against you no matter what. It's not really fair, to be honest. It was never going to be a really fair battle. Alcaraz serving to the net. Can't wait for your video on Sunday. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Serve from Alcaraz. Oh, Nadal's so far back. He's got a drop shot there. Shanks it. 40 love. Here we go. Triple break point for Nadal. Oh, Amazon Prime in the US does not have live tennis. Yeah. I don't know why that I remember you're probably in Eurosport then. Like in Europe, it's on Prime Video. I'll set down until he goes out. How long do you think it takes to develop good inbuilt technique? A lot of time, maybe 7,000 hours. That's a ridiculous serve out wide from Alcaraz. Nadal puts it long. I mean, Nadal's literally standing on the billboard on that one. Jeez. You can do that on. Why don't you just do that on every serve? He'll win the match easily. Easier said than done, of course. And Nadal was literally standing like right there off the serve. Serve from Alcaraz. He's going to come back from 40 up down. Another bomb serve. Nadal misses wide. One more to go. What type of racket do you use? I use the Dunlop CX200. Control-oriented racket, that. Breakpoint number 3. So, oh, it's an ace. It's an ace for Alcaraz. It's too good. That is a solid serve. Like I was saying, if you can just do that consistently, he's gonna be sorted. My goodness, for anyone that keeps asking, Lucian is not in any of our videos coming up because he has exams and he has to focus on his school work currently. He will be coming soon in the future, in the summer. As Alcaraz puts ahead an overhead to take 4 points in a row. Go add up. He's 5 winners already in this match and we're not even 2 games in, so can I just say again, it's going to be a long one because you know when they haven't even played 2 games, they've been playing for 10 minutes. It's going to be a long match. Serve travels long from Alcaraz. In the point. Alcaraz going a lot to Nadal's backhand. I feel like he doesn't want to get it onto the lefty spinner onto his backhand, which Nadal's so good at. Alcaraz decides to strike it and goes into the net. Back to Juice. Back to Juice. No worries though, no worries at all. If you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. I appreciate every one of you being here, watching along with me. Try to give my best analysis of the match and answer some of the questions for you guys. It's actually kind of hot here in the UK. I'm in the room and it's like, it's toasty. It's toasty in here. Should get like someone to come join me on the streams. It's not just me. Anyway, got the action. Juice. Alcaraz serves to Nadal backhand. He's played really good return there. Good height spin. Oh, Nadal's gone with a drop shot. That's not good enough. Alcaraz is there all day. Goes up the line. Nadal's there. Goes back cross. No way. Alcaraz could have done anything with that ball except got up the line and he would have won the point. Good match for Spanish fans though. Out in the numbers. They're going to be loving this matchup. It's a win-win situation. Bro, you're not 6... What do you mean? I'm easily 6 foot. Maybe even 6'1". You look like you're 5'9". Well, have you seen me in person? No, you haven't. Serve into the net. Recent clay court matches sounds like you've been putting a lot more spin on your serve. Well, of course, on clay you gotta put a bit more spin, go for a bit more kick. It's kind of natural. Alcaraz, double faults, and it's 1 game apiece. To 12 minutes in this game. So I mean, nervous on both sides. You can see Carlos Moya looking over Nadal, long-time coach, of course. 2 breaks. That's what we're gonna kind of expect here. Coming up a little bit, you know, lots of breaks, back to back. I think they're both gonna be, you know, better at returning than serving, especially on the clay. Felix versus Alcaraz. Yeah, I mean, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Both on the ATP tour and off the ATP tour. Serve from Rafa goes to the backhand of Alcaraz, pulls it away. Thank you, Jimmy, for subscribing. Who do you want to win? I think I probably prefer... I mean, but I like both of them, so I don't really mind. Can you give us a sneak peek of the match for 1 ATP point? Sneak peek. Sneak peek, go check out the latest YouTube shorts that I just posted. That's a sneak peek. So down to from Rafa pulls wide. You go and check that out, you'll get a little sneak peek into the match. There you go. We'll go to the end of last week's video. You see 1 or 2 points. So. Back in the point, Rafa's approaching the net. Alcaraz has such good defense. They're both really good on defense. I think they're better on defense than offense, comparatively. So, like, a lot of them are winning the points when they shouldn't be winning, and vice versa. Making it really tough to beat them, which is a good sign. Will you get more lessons from Patrick? If he's there, yeah, probably. Hopefully. Why not? What's your favourite racket model other than the Dunlop? I don't know. I need to use them all first. I was using Wilson for a bit, and then before that was Head. I've only used Wilson and Head, so I haven't... Oh, I used Baba like ages ago. Haven't tried anything else since. Thank you, Mariana, for subscribing. My God, Nadal takes so long. Serve down the tee, Alcaraz through the middle. Nadal high spin. Goes back cross. Alcaraz up the line, Nadal goes back through the middle. Was that in? Goes long. Oh no, it was in. Alcaraz thought it went deep, but it was actually in. Celebrated too early. Gotta be one of those compilations. Felix, a true YouTuber, plugging his channels on. Well, it's the same channel, and someone asked me for a sneak peek, so I said check out the latest YouTube shorts for a sneak peek. Plugging, of course. What do you mean? Nadal goes with the drop shot again. This time into the net. He knows it has to be good against Alcaraz. Made it a little too good. 2003. How much is Moratoglu? I did a video on how much Moratoglu Academy costs. I'm obviously there with Dunlop as part of a camp, so I'm lucky enough to have it for free, the training, so can't tell you out of personal experience. I'm just lucky to go and play there and show you guys my experiences there, you know. So about wide Alcaraz through the middle. Decent point here. Oh, Alcaraz missed 3 or 4 now. Backhand just bottom of the net. Pretty quickly, just smashing it at the bottom of the net. I think he's just struggling to stamp on it a little bit. Instead of just playing high with spin like he should be, you know. If you could play mixed doubles with any player on the WTA tour, who would it be? It's a really good question. I don't know, to be honest. Haven't really thought about it too deeply. I'll have a think and come back to you. Alcaraz now backhand up the line. That one he hit perfectly and smash, puts it away. Back to juice. Long games, these ones, long games. Tommaso, how you doing? Do you reckon you could beat Holgruen on a good day? No. Even though he's the same age, he's like 60 in the world. Like, it's the same. It's like saying, do you reckon you could beat another guy top 50 on a good day? Probably not. No, it's not probably. It's just a no. Weep. Thank you for subscribing. Alcaraz seems a bit less confident compared to his past matches. I wouldn't say so. He's playing Nadal. He's not going to be cockily thinking he's going to win, but he's going to know that he can beat him. Of course. I think Nadal's best thing is to go high to spin to Alcaraz's backhand here, which is exactly what he's doing. Because Alcaraz is just, you know, giving a few errors away quite kind of weakly. In this game, Nadal's now add up, and right now Alcaraz doesn't really know how to deal with it. Do you think Charlie can win? What do you mean, Charlie? Backhand on Forsteris. 4 from Alcaraz so far, yeah. 4 crucial on Forsteris. Rafa, serve down the tee. Alcaraz makes it back through the middle. Rafa drops it short. Alcaraz is there on the backhand line. Good shot from Alcaraz. He seems to be doing better with when he's being aggressive, which makes sense because he's a very aggressive player. But yeah, backhand line, you know, all the shots like that. Hitting well, backhand cross, defense not so good. Bit more impatient. Lopez watching in the stands. Serve down the middle from Rafa. Again to the Alcaraz backhand. Alcaraz going backhand cross. Nadal banana shot up the line. Nadal now on the run, goes high with spin, sliced. Alcaraz goes to the Rafa forehand, drops it in the bottom of the net. Not another break point. Another break point, Alcaraz. It's just back and forth. I mean, this could be like 7-6, 6-7, 7-6, 5 hours. That would be ridiculous. We could be witnessing the greatest match of all time. Just got to bear that in mind. The Office 2, thank you for subscribing. This game will take hours to finish. Yeah, I literally just said that before I read your comment. How do you use your wrist on the forehand? I don't know. Just natural feeling, I guess. Just programmed into the stroke. Alcaraz misses an easy backhand up the line. It's like an exhibition match. They're trying to make it long. Do you think Nadal can win this tournament? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think he's definitely got a good base, a good baseline. But it's just whether physically he's going to be able to kind of soldier through the tough matches. If that makes sense. Because it is definitely a big physical toll on the body, playing so many long matches in a row, especially kind of when, you know, you haven't played that much or you've been injured like Nadal was with his rib. But again, yeah, only lost one match the whole year so far, so he should keep that going. Which football club do you support? Don't really watch football that much. Nadal double fault. My goodness. They are both so tight. So nervous. Shaky. Are you still in Italy? No. It's just yeah, I'm not. I'm at home now. Hence I wouldn't be able to stream if I was abroad. But yeah, I'm going again on Sunday to France. Let's get 87k at the end of the Tsitsipas and Rublev. Well, yeah, I'm only watching it Nadal Alcaraz. I can't watch 2 matches in a row. It's going to be ages. I say 87k this stream. Why not? Go on. Alcaraz up the line. Rafa, forehand cross. High ball from Alcaraz. Goes backhand cross. Oh, that's a joke. Depth. Inside out. Nadal with the slice. Bangs. Lands bang on the line. Nadal just going so high with spin. Just such good defense. Nadal tries to whip it. Goes into the net. There we go. Break Alcaraz. And a 9-minute game goes Alcaraz's way. With a double fault and a forced error. We're 22 minutes in and already I've run out of water. It's not a good thing. Double faults from Rafa seem really... He did it the same thing against Alcaraz. I mean, it's just like he's just trying to hit a good serve. Because you know when you're playing against Alcaraz, you have to have some good... Play some good tennis to keep him back, so... Goes for a little bit more... how do you say? Goes for a little bit more... I'm flagging here. Goes for a little bit more on the second serve. You know? Third breaks. 3 breaks 7 in a row. Yeah, I know. It's insane. It's kind of so hot in here. I'm literally like... Carlos Ferreira won here in 2003. That's when I was born. That's when Alcaraz was born, so... A little bit of a symbolism there, perhaps. When's your next tournament? My next tournament is in like 2 weeks, two and a bit weeks in Tunisia. And hopefully in the second week, might be doing a little collab with Operation Liftoff. Might play some doubles. Stay tuned. Not guaranteeing anything. Probably quite a low chance, but you know. Why is the channel called Tennis Brothers? Well, my brother used to do videos and hopefully will be doing videos once he finishes his exams. But with school and tennis, it's so tough to do YouTube as well. I'm just about getting by without the school element, so, you know, it's a lot of work, so that's why. How to watch? Yeah, I'm watching on Amazon Prime Video. Yeah, I think it's only available, well, I don't know. US should be on your Eurosport and stuff like that. Oh my god, Alcaraz, ace out wide, that is outrageous. I'm, yes, sponsored by Dunlop. Turn your fan up. Well, if I don't have a fan in here, and secondly, it's gonna make so much noise, isn't it? In America, they got all those ceiling fans. In the UK, I've never seen a ceiling fan. Alcaraz and Nadal backhand drops it short. Alcaraz with the drop shot. Nadal's gonna get there. Yes, he is. Oh, Alcaraz, that is too good. Goes backhand cross, volley, oh, dipping over the net from the drop shot. Can you stream, please? I'm not going to show the match because I don't want my channel to get copyright striked. It's not going to be ideal. That new haircut? Not really. It's just kind of a longer version of, shorter version of what I had before, really. Nothing intentional. Favorite player on the tour? Probably Alcaraz, to be honest. I like Alcaraz. Alcaraz, Nadal, Federer, Murray, favourite players. I had to choose one of them to play doubles with. Probably would be Alcaraz. Since he's like the same age, you know. Play doubles with like Federer, he's like, oh, I'm injured. No, I'm joking. I would probably, oh, you're so, I don't know. Server wide to the Rafa forehand. I mean, we got like a court side angle now. Hitting it so high over the net. 40-15 Alcaraz. Could this be the first hold of serve in the whole match? Just maybe. Thank you, Eric, for subscribing. We appreciate everyone subscribing. Try to read your name out. Thank you, Brickboy, for subscribing. Appreciate all of you guys. Serve from Alcaraz. Ooh, internet. Trying to hit 100,000 by my birthday. Just in 5 weeks. 5 weeks to hit 100k. I think we can do it. Alcaraz. Serve to the backhand and Nadal goes high with spin. Goes wide. Game. Alcaraz. Solid hold. First hold of the game. How good is Jack Pinton-Jones? Yeah, he's a very solid player. He's 2003. Got a monster forehand. Very flat backhand, but, you know, penetrates the court well. He's good at winning matches. He's got good physical. Obviously trained with him before I went off to Italy. He's a very, very good player. You need to reach 100k before Cam Williams makes it. Well, we overtook him. He's on like 83 or something, so, you know, with the Road to 180p point series has just shot us up like ridiculous amounts, so I'm not worried about that. Serve through the middle. Rafa goes back, forehand cross. Oh, Alcaraz tries to go backhand up the line. I can see what he's doing. There's no point rallying with Rafa. You're going to lose. Do you think you would beat Iga Swiatek? No. #1 in the world, like, dominating women's tennis. She probably beat a lot of players from the men's ATP tour. That have an ATP ranking, not on the tour, but that have, like, an ATP ranking. Outside of the top 1,000, she could probably beat most guys. And inside, definitely. Thank you, SM Tone 23 for subscribing. I have an Amazon Prime Video, but I can't seem to find it. Go on the sports, and it should come up. Sports tab. I'm so pumped to see one of these guys play Djokovic in the semis, though. I can't lie. So pumped. It doesn't even matter who it is, because either way, it's going to be good. Rafa serve down the tee. Alcaraz, no, it's a let. Can you make a living from YouTube at this point? No. As in, because I've got like tennis expenses and stuff, so I'm just about, probably not even covering the expenses of everything that's going on, so let alone making money. So, you know, Long way to go there, but you guys like loving the videos and, you know, helping support the channel, which is obviously greatly appreciated. And yeah, kind of the aim is just to be able to fund my tennis like career, and yeah, hopefully we'll get there one day. With Rafa, you need to hit a clean winner, like you said. No point in rallying. Yeah, I mean, you need to either outplay him or put him under so much pressure that he misses, which is a lot of pressure. So from Nadal, goes out wide. Alcaraz on the stretch, chance to get 2 game points, but Alcaraz goes backhand cross. Now gets a short forehand, goes with a drop shot. Too good. I think he needs to do that a bit more against Rafa. He needs to go for the drop shot a little bit more, because Rafa's not great at moving forwards and then from a sideways position forwards. As in, I say not great relative to the rest of his game, not great. I think if Alcaraz can make Rafa run with a lot of drop shots, it's going to be tough for him to deal with that and to find a way of you know, winning points like that, you know. Let me know where you're watching from, Ashley. I'm interested to know, but I already asked a few weeks ago. Like, so many crazy places, you guys. Hello from Spain, there you go. Home of the Madrid Open. 30 all now. Maybe a chance for Alcaraz to sneak a little break. Just maybe. Serve from Rafa goes into the net. How did you learn to edit your videos? I mean, just kind of, my dad was doing a bit of editing, and then I just kind of just kept practicing over years and years and years and years. And yeah, just kind of learned it as I went along. Just watching tutorials on YouTube. Kick from Rafa. Alcaraz goes forehand to the backhand of Nadal, goes up the line. Getting good shape over the net here. Alcaraz in a defensive position on the backhand, but gets onto his forehand. Good shot from Rafa, that's too good. High with spin. Bounced literally over Alcaraz's head. Hello from England. Worcester. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be somewhere exciting. I'm not expecting you to be on the beaches in Sardinia, but, you know. Rafa's 1 break down, though. It doesn't mean he's losing. Well, technically he's losing via the scoreline, but doesn't mean that he's losing the match, because you know, he's gonna come back, isn't he? No worries. Serve down the tee from Rafa, getting good time in the box. Alcaraz taking the ball early, winner cross court, back to Juice, making Rafa work. Do your parents play? No, neither of my parents. Well, my mum plays a little bit now, but she doesn't have any tennis kind of background. Nor does my dad, so I don't know how we inherited the love of the game, other than just playing it from a young age. Yeah, incredibly, parents are very. I'm lucky that my parents are very supportive, though, not just passing over natural talent, which they didn't. But yeah, just kind of helping support the journey, which is I'm grateful for. Anyway, advantage Nadal now. Alcaraz missing that ball just wide. I'm not sure whether they have. I think they have. They have a key contact point. There's like Hawkeye on these courts, which is strange for a clay court. Usually you'd see that like on a hard court or something, but either way, I don't know why they just don't have just electronic line calling. They had that for a bit. Makes most sense. Rafa down the line. Alcaraz on the stretch. Tries to lob him. Doesn't go in. 3-2. And Alcaraz is going to just keep serving it and try and serve out the first set. Sergio saying, any plans to go for more tournaments? I'll go to Moratoglu on Sunday for 2 weeks, and then from there I'm going to Monastir in Tunisia for 2 weeks of futures tournaments. Singles and hopefully doubles as well, so lots of exciting highlights to come. And Koolhof and Skupsi winning their doubles match 10-2 in the champs tiebreak, wearing Billy Badu, or Wesley is at least, so, you know, repping the brand. Where is Lucian? Feels like the channel is just you. Yeah, at the moment it is. He just doesn't have enough time, to be honest. how is Nadal boosted when playing on clay? Well, just the amount of spin he gets on the ball is really tough to deal with. So you're kind of playing all of the shots up here above your centre of gravity. So you don't really have, it's tough to get the legs kind of, you have to come down on it rather than up, which is where the legs drive. Makes it harder, you have to use your arm a little bit more, which causes you then to drop it short, and then Nadal gets an easy put away ball. And he's just a beast. Jono's saying, who do you think will win? I think Alcaraz is going to win this one. He's lost the last 2 times. Got closer and closer. I think he's going to clinch it in this one. Who'd you pick for? Yeah, I just explained. How often do you switch out your rackets when the string breaks? I don't know. I don't have like a Roger Federer a restring program. I don't have enough money to get a new restring every 5 games, or enough rackets for that matter. I do want to try out a few different strings though. I love to try out natural gut, but it's so expensive and tough to find. But not like to use regularly, but like to try out. But yeah, at the moment I use like Dunlop strings, so I'd like to see if they have any other strings that I like and see what's kind of going on there. But to kind of test out in the future. Thank you to everyone that's liked, subscribed during the stream. Appreciate you all. Alcaraz going wide with the forehand. That's a bit wild. That's where if he can just maintain a level of like minimal errors, he's gonna win. I saw a match, Miomir Kekmanovic against Bublik, and Kekmanovic made 0 unforced errors in the whole match, which is absurd. For like 6-4, 7-6. But then yeah, just going to show how how tough you need to be to beat. Tough you need to beat. Sounds funny. Bet for this match that will end 2-1. If you mean 2 sets to 1, then yeah, I don't think anyone's retiring at 2-1. Kick from Alcaraz to the forehand of Nadal. Because he gets it so deep, he's able to just go to the forehand. Usually, you try and serve to the player's backhand. But Alcaraz with a drop shot again. I told you, it wasn't even an amazing drop shot. It was good, of course. It's always good with Alcaraz. But Rafa didn't exactly get anywhere close to it. What do you think about Alcaraz's future? I mean, he's just unbelievably talented. I'd love to play against Alcaraz, can't lie. See how I match up. See if I can get a game. That'd be insane. Serve up wide. Rafa goes back cross. Alcaraz goes up the line. Misses the same forehand again. Same pattern of play. Same forehand missed. Maybe he needs to go to the practice court and practice that a little bit. Doesn't seem to be working. Serena Williams asked you to play mixed doubles with her at Wimbledon. Would you? I mean, of course, I'm going to say yes. No-brainer. Goes serve down the tee from Alcaraz this time. Rafa getting good spin on the ball. I don't know why I'm saying Rafa getting good spin. Of course he's going to get good spin. Half volley from Alcaraz. Playing at the net. Oh, Rafa missing top of the tape. Tries to pass him with the cross, which would have passed him, but Alcaraz getting lucky. Managing to escape. Could have been bad. Anyone ever recognise you in public? Not in public, but in like tennis venues. Quite a few people have come up, asked for pictures, autographs, stuff like that. Getting more and more a little bit, but not really in public. We only have 85,000 subscribers, not have 10 million. Alcaraz winning that point. Chance to serve it out. You're getting famous on YouTube. You'll be getting wildcard invites soon to Grand Slams. I mean, if that were the case, then I would take it, but I don't think so. Maybe futures and challenges many, many years down the line, but I don't think I don't know. They would never give a wildcard for being big on social. I don't think. It's a good question, actually. I guess I'd have to be a certain ranking already and like show good performance and stuff. As Alcaraz puts away with a volley, comes in, sets the point up beautifully. Leads 4-2 in this opening set. Adam saying, have you tried natural gut? No, I'd love to try it. Can't find any for a reasonable price. Well, they're two separate things. It's expensive and it's impossible to find. So yeah. And it's not worth like trying it just for like one hour because it breaks so quickly. You know. 40 minutes in, 6 games. Jeez, these are long games. My friend, you have more supporters than some top 200 players. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, great shot from Alcaraz. Good backhand return. Maybe if I'm playing Wimbledon, all of you guys have got to come watch. That's the deal. You gotta come watch. If we make it there one day, that'll be the ultimate YouTube video. That'll be insane. Serve out wide from Rafa. Alcaraz missing with the backhand. That was a little bit tight. Do you use only Dunlop rackets because you are sponsored? Yes, I'm sponsored by Dunlop. Sponsored by Biddy Badu for clothes, which is what I'm wearing now. There we go. Biddy Badu. Just about see it. You and Kyrgios fighting for all the tennis fans. I mean, yeah, happy to share with Kyrgios. Little Tennis Brothers Kyrgios collab. Love to see it. Rafa up the line with the backhand, making Alcaraz stretch. I mean, Alcaraz on the defense, he's just getting such good depth. Alcaraz with a drop shot. Nadal, no way. That was a double bounce. I'm saying that's all Alcaraz has to do. Consistently just keep hitting the drop shot. Keep doing it. Nadal's going to get tired and he's eventually just not going to even bother running anymore. Is there a poll? Do you think Alcaraz or Nadal is going to win? There's one in the community tab of my live chat. Sorry, community tab of the YouTube channel. Go check that out if you haven't already. 30-15. Can Alcaraz get the second serve from Rafa? If he double breaks here, he's definitely going to take the first set. I think Alcaraz is going to take the first, Rafa the second. Same way they kind of exchanged sets when they played last. It was Montreal. Serve out wide. Alcaraz, unbelievable angle. Rafa gets it back. Alcaraz on the other side. Wow, that is a joke. Ridiculous angle with the backhand and then back with the forehand the other way. Even better angle. No chance anyone's getting that back. Why is your UTR so low? I'm asking myself the same thing, to be honest. I'm only just, I don't know. I'm improving. I think I've improved pretty quickly over the last year within like matches, so kind of takes a little bit of lag time, and I haven't played that many international tournaments, so that's where you play players with kind of higher UTRs regularly. Whereas kind of if I'm playing like UK tournaments, there's just not as many players with higher UTRs to allow me to kind of progress up and up and up. But I'm playing more over the coming year, so hopefully it should eventually go up. Serve from Rafa down the tee. Goes high with spin. Oh, that's on the line. Rafa aggressive forehand. Alcaraz is there. Goes up the line. Rafa drops it into the service box. Alcaraz goes up the line with the backhand. Oh, forehand line. That's too good. And he breaks. 5-2. Just too good. So this is reminding me of Carlos Moya against Nadal. An Alcaraz versus. Can you imagine like Nadal like becomes Alcaraz's coach? That would be funny. When we say when we come watch you play, our fan group will be called. Yeah, maybe. I don't even know. I don't even think they're allowed. You're allowed to like chant and stuff. Not Wimbledon. No way. Dude, I swear to God, YouTube is glitchy. I don't know. Like sometimes I win on UTR and don't go up. Takes a while, I think, for it to update. Oh, Gravity Fletcher donated $5. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good job. Yeah. Thank you for donating. I appreciate you. Of course, anything that we make from the channel goes straight towards my tennis journey. And if you haven't been watching along, I've been posting every single week my journey to try and get one ATP point. This Sunday I'm playing for my first ATP point, so make sure you want to watch that. But yeah, I appreciate that, Gravity Fletcher. Thank you very much. Have you heard of Felix Gill? Yeah, I've trained with Felix Gill a few times. He was out there in Italy when I was there. I think he lost in the first round to a Italian guy. Which legend would you like to be coached by? It's a tough question. I'd probably say Nadal, because I think quite similar in terms of my mindset to Nadal a little bit. I don't know. It'd be good to teach me on the clay. I like to be good on clay. But then I'd like to be good on grass as well. Like playing on grass is so nice. So maybe Federer. Bro, you know the man Michalis you played in this tournament, yeah, he was a good player. Alcaraz, good serving, putting Nadal under pressure, and we could be 3 points away from the first set being over, and Alcaraz just, just all the momentum going his way. It looks like from the way they're playing that Alcaraz, I think he's gonna win in 2, maybe. The way this is turning out, yeah, I'm watching on Amazon Prime. Straight, the body of Nadal pulls it wide. 2 points away. Dos points. So I literally know 0 Spanish, so. Alcaraz has won 9 of the last 10 points, and that's a momentum chart if I've ever seen one. Wow. Serve from Alcaraz goes out wide. It's an ace. I mean, it's just dominance right now. Absolute dominance from the young Spaniard. It's just a total annihilation of Rafa right now. Can you imagine winning 11 of the last 12 points against Rafa on clay? That's insane. Rafa kicks serve out wide. Alcaraz takes the first set. 6 games to 2. 47 minutes. A very, very long 6-2 set, to be honest. But yeah. How can you watch this on Prime? You need to go on Prime Video. I think it's like £7 a month. $10 a month, probably. You get loads of other stuff as well. Not just the tennis. What do you think about Dimitrov? Solid player. What more is there to say? Yeah. Nadal is capable of comebacks, of course. I mean, all day long I back Nadal to come back in a match. In this match, different story, but, that remains to be seen. The match has already happened. No, this match hasn't happened. My match again in Italy has, yes, but no spoilers, remember? No spoilers. Actually, looking at the stats down there. The first vote tied. Very even. Alcaraz doing a very good job of winning a lot of first serve points, whereas Rafa's flagging there. Even though Rafa's making more, Alcaraz is winning more. It's a vital indicator of playing an aggressive tennis. Lucky Boy saying, hello, I'm loving your ATP videos. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. Put a lot of effort into each and every video. I can tell you that. And sneak preview to anyone or everyone that's on the stream now. We have some cracking stuff to come. The best is still ahead. I can tell you that. We've got 2 weeks in Mouratoglou coming up. 2 weeks of futures tournaments. We've got Queen's, Eastbourne and Wimbledon, where we may potentially be, at these events and doing some content there. Not sure if I can release exactly what we're going to be doing, but potentially. And then futures tournaments after, you know, playing with loads of awesome people, hopefully doing lots of awesome collabs. I want to do some collaborations with some other YouTubers. If any of you have any suggestions right now, put them in the live chat of who I might be able to collaborate with. Not just in tennis, but in general. I don't want to just restrict myself to tennis. Obviously, it's the easiest collaboration, but if there's anyone else you want to see me collaborate with, go ahead. Are you excited for the Netflix tennis show? Yes, of course. I'm just going to bring so many more people to tennis, which is great. Not just for tennis, but selfishly a little bit for the channel as well, hopefully. A few more people watching tennis, you know, maybe, you know, a few more subscribers. Subscribe if you haven't already, you know. But yeah, so you know what I mean. Yeah, it'd be exciting. Do you know what would be awesome? It was like Road to 1 ATP point Netflix show. My God, that would be so good. Like Road to the top 100 in like 3 or 4 years time. Can you imagine? I'm trying to manifest it. Manifest it into existence. I hope you continue the series even after you get it. Oh, of course. It's not just going to be, once we get the first point, it's going to be top 1,000 ATP. Then it's going to be top 500. Then it's going to be top 100. Then it's going to be top 50. Then it's going to be world number 1. When I get to world number 1, then, yeah, I mean, I've completed it. Probably won't happen, though. Most likely not. Because Alcaraz is going to be in my way. So, gotta be going practicing on clay to try and beat Alcaraz. Anyway, starting the set off with 15-love down. Nadal on serve again. Oh yeah, I live in Wimbledon, so I've been to Wimbledon like, I don't know, five, 6 times. It's always great. Yes, my brother is in the first. He plays for Leeds, yeah. He's in the team. So from Rafa to the forehand of Alcaraz. Backhand goes back to the Alcaraz backhand. Drop shot from Rafa. Alcaraz so quick. He goes back, drop shot. No way. 50-0. Too good. Take dude saying you have a Netflix series. No, I said how cool would it be if we had a Netflix series like Road to 1 ATP point on Netflix. Can you imagine? That'd be a joke. Dennis the Greek saying definitely collaborate with Top Tennis Training. Yeah, I've got them on the list. I think Simon's away in Turkey at the moment. I need to message them, see if they want to do something when he's back. Serve down the tee from Rafa. Goes out. My brother is, for any of you asking, and a lot of you seem to be asking, my brother just doesn't have time for YouTube and content at the moment. He's very busy with school and tennis and friends and all of that stuff going on. Good serve from Rafa. Overhead. My goodness, into the net. 30-15. He's just not himself today. He's not playing his best tennis. It's not the best. Okay, buddy. Don't spam in the chat. Why is that not coming up on my thing? There you go. Give me 1 second. There we go. Serve from Rafa goes to the backhand of Alcaraz, goes short. If he wins this, he gets a break point, so important point. Thank you, GameTube, for subscribing. Short ball, Rafa goes back cross, Alcaraz goes up the line, misses wide. Tight. 30-all. Rafa doing well to escape that little blip in concentration on the smash. Ewan saying, I played Lucian recently. How did you do? Where'd you watch the match? Amazon Prime Video. I need like a sticker. I need like a comment. Like, what's Lucian doing? Doesn't have time for YouTube. Doing exams. Where are you watching? Prime Video. What's the, like, you know. People don't keep asking. It's fine. By all means, let me know in the chat if you have a question. I just feel like when people keep asking, I have to keep saying it, you know. There's obviously some people joining, some people leaving, you know. Anyway, do you beat Lucian? Of course, yes. Simon from TTT is doing his own series of Raid Talk #1. Yeah, I know. I guess I wonder who got the inspiration from. That's all I'm saying. 40-30 Nadal. Can you get a game on the board? Serve out wide. Alcaraz, good defense. Rafa. Oh, into the net with the feet. Just giving Alcaraz too much. You're just giving Alcaraz too many free points here. Do you agree that Alcaraz's backhand is just backhand is just as good as his forehand? It's insane. Who's your favourite player? Probably Murray. I love Alcaraz though, his game. I love Nadal. I love Federer. I love a lot of players, to be honest. It's tough to have a favourite when there are so many good players to choose from. I do watch Formula 1. I love their Netflix series, Drive to Survive, so hopefully the tennis Netflix series is similar. Maybe this match might even be in the Netflix program. You Templar for subscribing. By gaming. Good return from Alcaraz. Nadal good with the angle. Alcaraz goes up the line. Nadal gets there, goes high spin. Alcaraz running. Rafa goes up the line. Could have gone with a drop shot there. Alcaraz goes super high. Goes long. Tries to just tee that ball into the sky. Supporting both of these players, to be honest. It's tough to root for a specific player when they're both... Oh, Luka Modric is watching. It's tough to root for one of them when they're just so iconic. Both of them. Young Spaniard, next gen, old Spaniard, icon. You know. Yeah, what do you think the score would be if I played Simon from Top Tennis Training? Write in the chat. If any of you that know Top Tennis Training, big YouTube channel. Let me know what what you think the score would be. Plinga if you won your first ATP point. That's what I'm gonna do. No spoilers right now. No spoilers. Back to ad for Nadal. Can he close out this time? Not make a stupid unforced error. He makes an unforced error. What's going on here? Just not playing the Rafa way. He's not playing his own game. Guess what we're gonna see. I'm not in Italy now. No. You would beat Simon 6-6. Max Paul saying 6-4, 6-3. ST saying 7-5, 7-5. Zachary saying 6-4, 6-3. Ah, okay. Interesting. Back to Juice. TV saying 7-6-5, 7-6-4 for Simon. Bro, you think it's going to be really close? Okay. I'm actually interested now because I feel like he's quite old. No, I'm joking. Right, Alcaraz puts the backhand long. It depends what we want. If you play on clay, you know, it's going to be a lot more physical. I think he struggled with matches in the past physically, so might just start moonballing it, make it really tough. No, but for real, we need to set that up. Ooh, Izzy saying, not gonna lie, I think Simon would win. Okay. Serve out wide, Alcaraz goes backhand, goes long again. 2 unforced errors and Rafa holds. You know, I'd be interested to see. If you ever played Alexander Zverev, how would it go? It wouldn't go great. I mean, I would lose. I mean, it's just what you'd expect, really. He's the top 10 player in the world. I mean, I'm unranked. Like, you know, I can answer that. I mean, if I was sitting here thinking I'd win, then a bit of a problem in the head. I've been watching you, and you've definitely improved in a short time. Thank you very much. But yeah, you know, be good to see that matchup. Average service games. Rafa's taking almost 6 minutes. You're 18, you improve by week. Simon deteriorate by day. I need to wait like 6 months then, is that what you're saying? 6 months and then we play. Aha, I get you. Big serve from Alcaraz, good depth from Nadal. Alcaraz goes backhand cross. Ooh, bit of a shank there from Carlitos. Carlos. Is it actually, is his name Carlos or Carlitos? It's kind of the same thing. Find it under sports in Amazon Prime. Alcaraz serve into the net. God, it's hot in this room. Die of dehydration. Kick serve out wide. Rafa backhand cross. Alcaraz backhand up the line. Back cross. Nadal goes high spin. Another unforced error. I told you, second set. Rafa's going to come into his own a little bit. Going to come into it. He's going to just start playing better. That's just exactly what's going to happen, you know? I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. Jack PJ's in the final, is he? Nice. Good for him. Deserves it. Serve. Ooh, our wire goes long. Oh, it's a nickname. Alright, alright. If you could teach one shot on top court, what would it be? If I could teach it. Well, my forehand, probably. Definitely not the drop shot. Carlos would teach the drop shot. Back. Oh, Alcaraz into the net. Another unforced error, and we're 40 love down. Actually, what would... I would probably, teach forehand, but that's kind of basic and generic. Let's go with I would teach the underarm second serve. Not the first, the underarm second. Nick Kyrgios takes the first serve. Break points 1, Rafa 1 of 4. Can he convert? Obviously, second game of the match, he had 3 break points. Can he close it? It's literally the same scenario. Actually, except it was one of Alcaraz in that one. Rafa ended up breaking it anyway, so. Serve from Alcaraz. Goes cross. He needs a drop shot, man. There we go. Drop shot. Where's the point? What do I keep saying? He needs to listen. He needs to hire me as a mental coach. Drop shot. Every 5 minutes, drop shot. It's Rafa. The way you win, drop shot. That's it. That's all it is. Obviously, isn't that easy, but you know. Have you ever smashed a racket in half? Not on the court, no. Good backhand from Alcaraz. Again, another winner. 40-30. Can he hold off another 3 break points? If you could steal one shot from any pro, what would it be? Isner serve. Straight away. Not even a question. If you have Isner serve, like, you'd be just insane. If I had Isner serve, I'd back myself to be like 500-600 ATP right now. You just play on like grass courts, hard courts, you just win everything. Sky Z32, thank you for subscribing. Alcaraz. Ooh, good serve down the tee. Serve and volley. Goes with the drop volley. It's too good. It's just too good. He just needs to keep rinse and repeat it. What do you mean by not on the court? No, I didn't. Not on the court. Whilst playing tennis, I mean. You know what I mean? Not whilst playing tennis, no. Real Madrid or Liverpool. I watched the Real Madrid like last bit in the against Man City. That was entertaining. Serves on the tee from Alcaraz. Rafa puts it high, goes long. No way Carlos is going to come back here. If he gets this game and then a break, I think he's going to run away with the set, to be honest. Isner would murder people to be able to have Felix's for speeding court coverage. Well, it's relative, isn't it? Like, because you're that tall, like, you can't have speed, or as much speed as others and stuff like that. Maneuverability all kind of goes downhill a little bit. Advantage Alcaraz is on the stretch. Oh, Nadal pulls it wide. It's one game all. Good start once again from Alcaraz. Tips a backhand return on ag court. Aim high, pick a spot, and drive with the legs. 3 top tips. Favourite football team? My goodness, Chelsea. How do you deal with heavy balls, lots of spin and pace? My shots tend to be late and I'm unable to impact any topspin. Maybe just go stand further back, drive once it's dropping a little bit. Practice maybe taking it early. It is tough when you have a high spin ball to control it, so maybe don't try and force it. Try and just like high slice or just absorb the pace a little bit. Doesn't always need to go back with spin. As Rafa misses the backhand line. Sometimes the best players are just ones that make you play more balls, and make you load, hit, load, hit, load, hit, and then you make an error, and then they have put no energy into it. How tall are you? I'm 6 foot. Exactly. I don't really follow football, no. Serve out wide. Oh, Alcaraz on the deep stretch pulls it long. They're both serving really well, I have to say. So, Felix just joined the stream. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Do you play tennis? Yes, of course. Of course I play tennis. Go and check out my journey. Journey to 1 ATP point. Road to 1 ATP point. That's what it's called. Anyway, 15 all here. Rafa taking his time. Doesn't want to make another unforced error. Can't afford it. Good second serve. Oh, Rafa dropping it short. Alcaraz sliced into the net. You can see that one happening, which wasn't close enough up to the ball. I think Alcaraz is going to win this one. He's just got a bit more grit. Haha, one guy just asked if you play tennis. Do you know what the AFL is? Not really. American Football League. That's what comes to mind. No clue if that's correct. That could be nothing. So from Rafa goes wide. It's strange actually watching a whole tennis match. Like, it's rare because you're usually on your phone or you're doing something. It's like strange, especially with no sound. Like just sitting here talking the whole time. It's very strange. Rafa with a drop shot. It's too good. Oh my god, Alcaraz got there, but Rafa puts a ball past him. That's too good. Set play too good. Who's your favourite player outside the top 10? Murray. He's outside the top 10. Favourite Dutch player? Botic. Serves to the forehand of Alcaraz. Nadal still got to win 2 points with Alcaraz inside out. That's a joke defence from Nadal. Goes up the line. Into the space. Alcaraz on the stretch. Now, there you go. Nadal's in at the net. Oh, Alcaraz has gone flying. He's fallen over and his racket's gone miles. Looks fine, but Nadal takes the game. Yeah, he looks okay. She just launched his racket there. 2-1. Interesting start to the second. Future commentator for Tennis Channel. Nah, I'm good, thanks. I'd rather just commentate on here. Why not? Thank you, Brasili. I don't want to butcher the name. Brasiliarozim. Thank you for donating. Do you play chess? Good question, actually. I did play a bit of chess for a while. Just to kind of in between matches and stuff, just to kind of clear my mind. Haven't been doing so recently. I was thinking of maybe doing it just to kind of relieve a bit of tension, keep the mind ticking over, you know. But yeah, thank you for donating. I appreciate it. Would you rather play at Wimbledon, Roland Garros, or Australian Open? Wimbledon, no question. You missed out the US Open as well, by the way. My name means yes, Brazilian. Oh, nice. Alcaraz looks like he's got the physio now. God, can you imagine he's injured? That would be horrific. Has to retire because he's fallen. He's taking his shoe off. Could be a while now. What do I say? What do I say? He's taking his shoe off. Very good description. I think he must have some sort of ankle injury. No, not injury, like ankle problem. Thank you, Brian, for subscribing. So when you slip over, obviously, like maybe like ankle twisted or something like that. That could be an issue. Or over extension, or like that of the, if you go too much of the ankle, there's not enough flexibility there, cause like a strain or something. Hopefully it's not so bad. And you can see playing on the clay, like the tan lines are insane. It's a terrible tan line. Probably gonna do some sort of strapping here, I guess. Maybe some sort of, he's putting it up on the bench, he's doing some proper physio. That's not good, not good. If you're an Alcaraz fan. Nadal's won the last 15 matches he's played against the Spaniard. Yeah, he's won pretty much the 14 of the last 15 matches he's played, whoever he's played. Murray through in the doubles. 10-7 in the champions tiebreak. Oh, sorry, 7-6 in the second set tiebreak. My goodness, I was like 9-7 in the tiebreak. 2 hours for a doubles match, that's insane. When's your next tournament? In 2.5 weeks in Tunisia. It's going to be an interesting experience. Singles and doubles, of course. I think Murray has a sort of ankle bracelet. Yeah, I mean, you could put like an ankle support. Alcaraz might be playing with that then, but they're taping it up right now, so hopefully it's not too bad. Doesn't look terrible. Well, you can't really see from how it looks, you know. Pros and cons of a one-handed backhand versus two-handed. I think Rafa's going to the toilet. One-handed backhand is going to be more. You got more range of motion. But I think generally you probably generate a little bit less power and control. Well, power is relative, isn't it? But control, maybe you get more on the two-handed, probably. I'd love to have a one-handed backhand though. It's like, I think it looks really cool. It feels really nice, like when you try it, but it's much harder to master, I would probably say. Country do you believe is producing the best ATP tennis players? It's just a mix of all of them, isn't it? You got Spain, you got UK, got a few good players here. You got US, European countries, all of them. Loads of different stuff. But yeah, hopefully he's fine. Looking at the replay, he's like, oh yeah, it's just twisted it. Just gone over on the ankle. But yeah, looks like it should be manageable if he like straps it up and that type of stuff. I think Rafa's just literally gone to the toilet just because he's got so much time. When's your next YouTube video come out? Comes out this Sunday. This Sunday. My goodness. That is some heavy strapping. He's still going. It's like a whole roll of tape. Must be pretty painful. I'm surprised he'll be able to move. That's one of the things though with a twisted ankle, it's always dangerous because if he can't play on it, he can't play on it. It's not like, you know, you're going to make it worse. I've never been this excited for a YouTube video. Yeah. I guess that's a good thing. Thank you. I'm glad you're excited. I'm excited. I'm a little bit apprehensive. See how it does. What camera do you use to record your content? A mixture between like GoPro, the latest GoPro, a Sony camera, a DSLR. I got a little vlog camera that I'm using for the stream. Mixture of a few different things. I really want to get a drone. Get some aerial shots of me playing. Or like when I'm in a tournament. Or like when I'm at Moratoglu, just like a drone shot instead of using stock footage. That'd be pretty cool. Is Carlos injured? He twisted his ankle and fell over quite badly. Remains to be seen. Physio put a lot of strapping on his foot. He's jogging a little bit, so he looks fine, but must not feel very comfortable, you know. I just started playing 25s and 15s straight away, like Yannick Sinner style, no juniors. Yannick Sinner style, baby. Alcaraz looks fine. Shanks the ball, maybe not so fine. Yeah, I think he's gonna be good. Should be good. You ever bet on tennis? Well, I'm not allowed to bet on tennis, am I? I've signed the ITF agreement. I'm not allowed to bet on tennis. I don't want to get banned. I'm pretty sure that's what it says, at least. I don't want to risk it. Double fault from Alcaraz. This is dangerous now because he's had a little bit of a mental lapse. He's obviously feeling still a little bit of pain. Can't let that get in his head now. Gotta stay so mentally tough. Well, depend. Tall players are more likely to get injured than short players. Yes and no. Yeah, probably. They got longer levers, more like force going through longer parts of the body. He's 30 love down. What can he do? 40 love down now. This could be Rafa slipping away the set. Very quickly. It's all momentum in tennis. Serve down the tee. Rafa high to the backhand. It looks like he's moving fine, but I think it's probably more of a mental thing. And he puts the ball long, and suddenly Rafa's broken. 3-1. No mercy. No mercy. The Rafa way. Pineapple on pizza or not? Don't really mind. I'm not advocate against it, but not my favourite. A lot of flying restrictions, yeah. With drones, that's the only problem. The restrictions of like flight, you have to get permission. But with permission, it's good though. It looks cool. Rafa served down the tee. Oh, good stretch from Alcaraz. Oh, Rafa's just playing really good now. He's just turned on the engine. There's just something about seeing your opponent injured that makes you really want to just go out and hammer some balls. Just destroy everything. You know they're on the back foot. And they're feeling the pressure. Serve from Rafa goes wide. If I was Rafa, I'd try to just do a few drop shots, see how Alcaraz kind of deals with it, you know. Thank you, Uze, for subscribing. Just getting to move a little bit on the you know, the injured ankle. Sounds bad, but excuse me, you just gotta play the game. Oh yeah. Replay of the tumble. Looked pretty bad. It was like the front. This is his foot. Like the front part kind of just went over, rather than it was a side. So hopefully he's fine. Zachary, when in doubt, drop shot. Exactly. You understand it? Of course. When in doubt, drop shot. Alcaraz with the backhand goal into the net. He's just not as fierce and as consistent as he was before. Tough. Sulukshi. I joined when you had 5k. Now you have 86. Yeah, 5k was a while ago. And again, to move on quickly, last 11 points, Rafa's run 10. We saw the same statistic when Alcaraz won the first set. So a warning for Alcaraz right there. But yeah, Rafa plays so much better. Serve out wide, back behind. He's really firing now. Did you enjoy Italy? Yeah, I loved it. It was great. The place we stayed at was just unbelievable. Like a Forte village. Like a resort, holiday resort. Not all of them are that nice, I've been told, so started with the best. I kind of peaked early. Good for content though. Serve out wide. I actually want to film DMing top 50 ATP pros. I want to film that soon. Just need to figure out where. Probably at Moritoglu. Alright, what are they? Everyone's looking at something in the sky now. He lacks me for subscribing. What are they looking at? Rafa's literally standing there. Oh, they're waiting for people or something? Something's happened. I'm not sure what. Oh, let me get my headphones. Alcaraz is waiting, Rafa's waiting. Great. Try and listen to what's happening. So something's happening in the crowd. Not sure what. So while we wait, what's your favourite shot to hit? Forehand, definitely for me. What are your goals for this year? To get 1 ATP point. That's kind of my aim. What's happening? I'm not sure. The players are now sitting down at 40-15. So it looks like somebody in the crowd maybe not feeling well or collapsed, something. Honestly, not too sure. Maybe this is what Alcaraz needs, you know, just to break up his momentum of losing, you know, a few points in a row. Thank you, Sergio, for subscribing. Maybe this is just what he needs. Do you ever dealt with an opponent making bad luck? Of course, everyone deals with those types of people. You just gotta kind of just be mentally strong. What is? They've literally cut to highlights now. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Love to know what's happening. Let me see if it's like online of what's happening. Alcaraz versus Nadal. What is going on? Break in the play. I'll probably cut back to it, but no clue what's going on. Never good. Never good when you're trying to commentate a match. Not knowing what's happening. You know, not ideal. Anyway, give me some questions. Give me something I can kind of, some questions I can answer. Someone collapsed in the crowd. All right. Let's see if I get an angle. It's not good. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully they're all okay. It's really hot. It looks really hot in Madrid. Like super sunny. It's actually so tough to play like in the sun for like so long, especially when you're from the UK and you're not used to playing in the heat. When I played in Italy, it was just crazy because, you know, here you're used to just playing in like pretty temperate conditions, like pretty nice. Not temperate, but like kind of temperature wise wasn't too bad. When you go out to like a Mediterranean climate, that's tough. Which university you plan to go to? UK university. Next tournament is in Tunisia in 2 weeks. Vlog of that will come out probably in 3 or 3.5 weeks. Still waiting. Seems to be an issue with a spectator. Not an issue, but a health issue with a spectator in the crowd. Rafa just warming up some serves, keeping his serve warm. Thank you, Janie, for subscribing. He's currently 40-15 up, so you know they're not. It's not like they're stopping at a super pivotal moment. Can you imagine something like that were to happen at like a set and 6-all, 5-all, or like when Nadal played 6-all in the third, 10-all in the tiebreak. Something happens. A massive interruption. Would yeah, not be ideal. I just joined. What happened? So basically, someone in the crowd is not feeling good. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on, but yeah, the players have stopped playing for a little bit. It looks like they've got the ambulance there. I think they're going to be carrying on playing now. Rafa's talking to one of the. I thought he was talking to the ball girl for a second. I was surprised. Yeah, someone in the crowd. Do you find differences between playing outside or inside? Yeah, outside has more distractions, but like, it's just a different environment when you're playing. It's a bit slower, generally, depending on what you're doing. Rafa's telling Carlos to come over. What's going on here? They're both talking to the umpire, and they're I think they're just discussing whether they want to carry on. Obviously they're going to carry on the match, just whether they're going to carry it on right now. No idea what's happening. I think they're going to carry on playing. This isn't really the best commentary, guys. I'm literally just watching what's kind of happening. Literally just Nadal and Alcaraz just at the net having a conversation. Just mid-match. Can you imagine? Like, you can see they're kind of good friends almost. Because, can you, like, two players that hated each other would just be standing at the back of the court waiting. Yeah, they've got all of the officials standing there. Seems to be... what are they doing? I think he says he's going to wait. They're going to wait until the medical issue has been solved. So yeah, they're going to wait. Sit it out until the person's fine. So I guess we can use this opportunity. If you have any questions you want to throw at me, anything you're dying to know or just curious about, fire away. We'll do a little Q&A while we wait for them to resume the play. much. Hope the spectator is okay. Great to see your weekly videos. How is your brother doing? Yeah, brother's he's good. He's just focusing on his tennis and his exams at the moment. Just not much time for other things. Do you like Holger Rune? I've never met him in person, so I can't speak from knowing him. Just tuned in. What happened? A person in the crowd has collapsed or is ill, and they have a medical team there, so they're just stopping kind of playing. You mates with Arthur Ferry? Yes. No, Arthur, he lives very close to me. I went to school with him as well. What was the match stopped due to medical conditions? I'm eating. Yeah, well, not from the players, from someone in the crowd. So hopefully they're all right and they can restart relatively soon. Here in the US, at least, indoor courts are rare, very rare. Well, yeah, here in the UK, there's more indoor courts than outdoor courts, I'd say. So, because of the weather, mainly. Dying to know how many fingers you have. I have all 10 still. So, no worries there. Would you rather play a super fast, consistent hitter or slow, big hitter? Probably a super fast, consistent hitter. You know, just if they're the same level, a slow, big hitter is probably more annoying to play against because you don't get any rhythm against them. But you can move them around, but it's going to be tougher to move them around because they don't get as many good shots back. I think, is it crazy to think that Alcaraz is young? No, Alcaraz is older than me. What do you mean? Younger than me. Alcaraz is older than me. He's already 19, I'm still 18. Have you tested your speed like 20-meter dash? No, I haven't. But, I know I have, but I just can't remember the timing off the top of my head. Alright, it looks like they're going back. The person is walking off, looks fine. All good. Nothing major, hopefully. But yeah, 40-15 now. Nadal, 10 minutes since the last point, so it'll be interesting to see how they restart. Q&A section over. But if you still have questions, do type them in the live chat. I'll answer them like in between points and games and stuff. Also, if you haven't already, smash a like on the stream down there. And also subscribe if you haven't already. On the road to 100,000 subscribers. Appreciate everyone joining the journey. If you enjoy the content, then it'd be good if you subscribe. And Rafa, with 1 point, easily takes the game to go 4-1 up. And now they have another break. 1 point. Why is Rafa sitting down? That's got to be habit. They've just had a 10-minute break, played 1 point, and Rafa's sitting down again. What? Just had 10 minutes. What happened with the players? There was someone in the crowd who didn't feel good. I'm watching the game on Amazon Prime. So unfair if Nadal wins the match because of Alcaraz's injury. Yeah, I mean, there was a little bit of onset kind of collapse before the injury, so we're not going to base it fully on that, but I predicted a third with Rafa winning the second, so if I was a betting man, I would put my money on Rafa to win the third. Just more experience. It looks like Wes is playing his best tennis. Yes, he can beat Rafa quite comfortably, like 6-2. But it's sustaining that level for long periods of time against someone like Rafa, you know. What's the most valuable lesson you ever learned in one single match that you lost? Most valuable lesson would probably be just never giving up. I mean, the match that I've lost, probably either where I've lost tightly after being down a lot, or when I've been up and my opponents fought back to win. Basically, like never giving up would probably be the biggest thing. When I won a match from 6-love, 5-love, 40-15 down. That was pretty good comeback. So that was a good lesson. Anyway, here we go, 4-1. A little bit of an elongation to this match, so not actually that many. 13 games played, but already an hour and a half, so These two, it's always going to be a long battle. Good spin from Alcaraz. Backhand to the forehand. Nadal. Backhand goes long. He's just making too many unforced errors. Just so many unforced errors. How is your life being a pro player? Well, I'm not a pro player yet. I don't make a living from tennis, so can't claim to be a pro yet. Love. Alcaraz dominating with the forehand. Drop shot from Alcaraz. Nadal's going to get there. Oh, Alcaraz with the volley. What a point. Thought Nadal had him. Apparently not. 100k, you try contact and train with a top 100 ATP player. One of the videos I was going to do was DMing the top 50 ATP players. Maybe on there, ask a few of them for a collab or a hit or whatever. That would be pretty good. So from Alcaraz down the middle is a let. What happened with the crowd? I heard it could be serious. Yeah, it was just a medical issue. No, I don't know. I didn't have the sound on. So from Alcaraz goes out wide. Drop volley. Oh no, it's gone wide. Duncan, thank you for subscribing. Just not quite playing his best. Let's just call it that. Same against Nori, a little bit of a lapse in concentration. I think that's natural at a younger age. Like guys like Nadal are just going to stay so consistent. But you see some of the younger players have like periods of brilliance and then struggle a little bit because he's lost 14 of the last 16 points. So before the service game, he'd only won 1 out of like 20 or 20 something points. So yeah. Kick serve wide from Alcaraz. Nadal going high spin to the backhand of Alcaraz. Ooh, short forehand from Nadal goes to the Alcaraz backhand. He's in danger here. And he's 40-15 down on his own service game. Looks like the set's going to go Nadal's way. What advice would you give to a beginner to be more precise with the serve? Aim for bigger targets. Slow it down, hit more spin. Anyway, 40-15. Alcaraz now. Serve goes wide. I think his back foot's the one that was injured, so maybe a little bit of that. Oh, good return from Nadal, and Alcaraz misses in the net. For what's that? A triple break? No, double break. Double break for Nadal. Alcaraz here, in trouble in this second set. You're already friendly with Carew. Maybe you could hit up Marcus Giron. Yeah, true. Maybe. Like I said, I'm going to do a video where I DM all these guys, so maybe I can say that I know him. You know, got that little bit of a connection. You got Maxime Cressy as well, who went to the same uni. Maybe get Carew to tell them to reply to my DMs. So from Rafa up the tee, into net from Alcaraz. Alcaraz faking the injury. I highly doubt that. When you're on this big of a level, you don't fake anything. It's just going to get in your head. And Alcaraz hits a return wide. And Nadal's won like, what? 16-2, like 20 something of the last 30 points. Like, he's now won more points than Alcaraz. Massive shifts in momentum in this match. Thank you, Unlayer, for subscribing. Very love. Oh no, it's a let. Got to go through his whole routine again. I've locked my screen for some reason. What's that? Oh no. I thought I'd just done something. Rafa serve out wide. Alcaraz back through the middle. Rafa goes inside in. Alcaraz goes slice cross. Rafa goes back up the line. Alcaraz goes into the net. Just too many unforced errors. He knows the set's gone now. Yeah. Speaking about Crew, I wonder how you do against him today. He's obviously an unbelievable player. He's reached a career high of 300 or something. So, obviously, I think I'd get some games off him. But I don't know whether I'd probably not win. But yeah, we need to set that up. Serve out wide. Alcaraz with the slice. Goes wide. Set Nadal. One set apiece. We're going to a third. The way that the momentum's moving, I think Nadal's going to clinch it. I had Nadal on for 500 when the odds for 3-1. You're looking good. You're looking good. What do you realistically hope to achieve in the ATP circuit? I hope to be able to make a living from tennis. It's a bit of a tricky one because obviously I have the social stuff, so if I can get higher, the longer it goes on, the more I'll be able to make a living just from that rather than actually my tennis career. But I'd love to play a Grand Slam. That'd be my ultimate aim. If I've done that, then I'd be super happy with myself. And yeah, just be able to play kind of challenger tournaments, low level ATP tournaments, kind of ATP tour tournaments. That'll be a dream. Thank you, Martin, for subscribing. Shall I cash out? I'm just saying. Rafa. Depends how much you get, but I think Rafa's gonna win. Nadal should use yesterday versus Goffin. Not got lucky. Yeah, but that's the thing, like with tennis, it's not really luck. Like he battled his way through and he managed to find a way to win. Yeah, he got lucky that Goffin missed, but again, that's just pressure. That's just the way it's played. 1 minute you think you're about to win, one you're about to lose. That's just tennis. When you start playing tennis, 7 years old. But like probably I started playing tournaments at like 8, 9. Red Bull, Orange Bull here in the UK. What's your next tournament? 2 weeks in Tunisia. I'm playing that in 2 weeks. Maybe even a little bit of doubles with Mr. Operation Liftoff, if you know who that is. In the second week, he needs to come back to me. I replied, he's posted a video on his channel, so go check out. He's like starting up his series again, right? And I basically commented that I was excited. He was like, oh yeah, we should play doubles. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. I mean, the guy's like 370 ATP. So I was like super pumped. So yeah, he maybe second week of that. So that should be a good collab if that all comes through. Exciting stuff. I'm in a gap year at the moment, so I haven't dropped out of school. I'm just a year before university. Thoughts on Cam Williams? Yeah, he's a nice guy. I've watched a few of his streams in the past. We want to try and do something towards Wimbledon time. Maybe get me on one of his streams. Have a little live chat, which should be good. Obviously, I do some streaming as well, so there's a little bit of rivalry in terms of like stuff. But I'm obviously not competing with him because that's like what his channel centers around. Whereas you know, I do it every now and again because why not? I like enjoying it. Means you guys can kind of connect with me a little bit as well, ask me some questions instead of just always being behind the camera, non-live, I guess. You know, live you can have a bit more of a proper conversation. I don't know if that makes sense. To me it does. Do you like playing doubles? Yeah, I love doubles. You play with Carew? When I'm in the US and I'm in California, I'll try and play with Carew, yeah, of course. Play a match or do something like that, play doubles, that'd be awesome. Can you imagine? Say to Carew, look, come out of retirement to play doubles with me. That would be awesome. Just plays like doubles futures tournaments with me in America. When did you start using the green ball? My son is 6 and hits well with the orange. Um, I used it like at 9 or 10 when I was. That's like the age in the UK. I mean, there's no reason to rush through kind of the ball progressions. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot on the body if you're like. I started yellow ball at like 11, 12. There's no rush. If you're physically a bit more developed, then, you know, check out some of the links I'm putting in the live chat as well, guys. Some of the foam, massage gun that I used. I just put it in the chat. Go check it out. Use it like in my matches or in between my matches. I need to actually show you guys how I use it on the channel. I used it like quite a lot after my like 2.5 hour match against the Greek guy. Just basically because it's really good at like relieving muscle soreness, strains, stuff like that. That's the one I use at least. Are you planning a trip over to the United States in the near future? Possibly. Obviously there's a US Open, so I was thinking of maybe linking that in with a trip to America. That should be pretty cool. Maybe play with some of you guys as fans. A little meet-up, that'll be pretty sick. We could do like a little video, like try and, you know how like people do these videos, like return my ping pong serve, get $100. We should do like beat me in a tennis point, win $100, or in a tiebreak or something. But then again, you know, the budget. I haven't got a huge budget with that one. Got to think of a unique way of doing it. When are you playing the next tournament? Monastir, 2 weeks. In 2 weeks' time, it's in Tunisia. Are you planning to become a coach, or is it ATP or pro or nothing? Well, I've got the YouTube channel. I'm going to keep that through. I really enjoy making videos. I'd like to have this as kind of my main job one day after tennis. You know, have a little community kind of showing off what I'm doing, I guess, throughout tennis and then afterwards. But I guess we'll see. Thank you, Finn, for subscribing. When did you reach 6 foot? It seems like a lot of you guys are interested about my height. When I reached 6 foot, probably like a year ago, I've stopped growing pretty much. Do you follow Adam Brobo, ping pong guy on YouTube? Yeah, of course. Watch a few of his videos. He makes sick content. Also, Pongfinity, I like them as well. Should do a Pongfinity Tennis Brothers collab. Make that happen. That would be sick. Anyway, third set about to get underway. 6-2, 1-6. An hour and 47 minutes. So pretty one-sided affairs in each set. So we'll see. Thank you, Paolo, for subscribing. Serve out wide from Rafa, goes back cross. Oh, that's a good return. On the front foot now. Goes to space. Rafa's just grooving. Using the angles a bit more now. He's really doing it, you know. Do you get paid for YouTube right now? Yeah, we get paid on YouTube ad revenue, and by some of you guys that decide to donate to the stream. Two people have donated, or a few people have donated so far on the stream. So I appreciate anyone that's helping to support my journey, because all of the money goes just to my tennis. You know, it's not like I'm taking it and buying anything with it. It's literally just all back into tennis, which allows me to create more videos. So that's kind of the aim, really, just to be able to support my tennis. As Alcaraz takes us to 15-0 with a good point. Thank you, Gentry, for subscribing. Would you collab with Pongfinity? Yeah, for sure. I love those guys. Watching this on Prime Video, 15-0. It's going to be interesting to see, can Alcaraz hold his first game? Good serve out wide, it's an ace. It's a good start. It's what you like to see. 30-15. What racket do you use? I use a Dunlop CX200 with a bit of lead tape customized, just to make it a little bit head heavier. Well, I used it at kind of 9 and 3, so a little bit head heavier. Serve from Alcaraz goes through the middle. Goes with the kick. Serve to the Rafa backhand, goes through them. Oh, drop net cord, sorry. Rafa goes high with spin. Alcaraz puts it long. 40-15. Looking like he's going to close this game. Oh, stop spamming in the chat, man. I said you can watch it on Prime Video. If you want to watch it, it's on Prime Video, or you can just watch right here. I use Dunlop Black Widow strings with a tension of 56 pounds, but I'm thinking of moving it down to 54 or 55. Oh, no, 54. I use 54. Thinking of moving it down to 53 or 52. I wanted to do a video. Right, tell me if this is a good video. Write in the chat whether you think this is a good video idea. Trying out the world's highest tension. So the player that uses the highest tension and then the lowest tension. So Manarino used the lowest tension, like, I don't know, 27 pounds. So I string a racket with that and then string a racket with the highest tension. I play with it and give my feedback and my thoughts and show some good points, stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. My goodness. Stop spamming the chat. Looking at Alcaraz's court coverage since the fall. What's this? Since the fall, he's been a lot less court coverage. He's looking like. So he's you know, not looking good. He's been moving a little bit closer to the baseline as well, especially on the kind of the backhand side. Whereas before he was a lot deeper kind of on the backhand side. But it's a very similar heat map. To be honest, it's interesting to see kind of these heat maps because you don't really notice it on the court, but like when you're playing, it's very different. Love you saying sounds cool, sounds cool. Tension video would be awesome. All right, nice. I'll write that. I've written it down, so there's a few that I want to do. It's more about the time. I find that tension tens of just £2 is a huge impact. Yeah, for sure. So like 30-40 pound difference is going to be huge. So I've done see from Rafa goes wide. So from Rafa goes to the backhand of Alcaraz. Good return there from Alcaraz. Rafa running around a little bit more, getting good net clearance over the net, and really making Alcaraz move, making unforced error. I think Alcaraz, if you can kind of tough him out, if you can tough Nadal out, because I feel like Alcaraz could last longer in these points. He just got more agility and more movement. That's going to be the way he's going to win. I feel like Carlos will never beat Nadal until he gets rid of this overestimation. I think he could beat him here, to be honest. Maybe you could get your hands on the ancient rackets. I actually have 2 wooden rackets. I should do wooden racket versus new racket, high tension versus low tension. Do a little mini series. Like Mr. Beast. I tried the world's oldest tennis racket. I tried to win a match with the world's old tennis racket against Lucian. Incorporate Lucian. So up to the forehand of Alcaraz goes through the middle. I mean, the height they're hitting over the net, looking at this camera angle, is ridiculous. Alcaraz puts it in the net, 15-all. Thank you, Dogan, for subscribing. Poly strings, you can go really low and still be okay. If you're stringing high, go with natural gut. Yeah, I mean, I really want to try natural gut, to be honest. So expensive, though, and so hard to find. Oh, 15-all. Thing is, last time they played, I kind of had the feeling from like watching it that I think, excuse me, Nadal was going to win. You could just kind of tell that Alcaraz didn't quite have it. I feel here they're quite even. I'm not really feeling that one of them is better than the other, you know. I react very differently to the strings and spin. I mean, yeah, it takes a while to adjust for anyone. Natural gut is expensive. Like, if you look at the prices, like £60 for like 1 racket's worth of natural gut. You're only going to be able to really afford half a racket at most, and even then it's going to be ridiculously expensive. Here we go, Rafa. What's he got? So it goes out wide. Alcaraz shanks it. 1 game all. Here we go. It's getting heating up. Favorite racket? probably the racket I'm using right now, Dunlop CX200. I'm going to go for a quick toilet break. I'll see you guys in like 1 minute. We're back. Sorry about that. Been sitting here for 2.5 hours. Niall, thank you for subscribing. Here we go. 15 love Nadal in this game. Alcaraz taking the backhand early. 2 or 3 times. Fine focus. There you go. 2 or 3 times in this match, he's been 40 love down on his serve. Doesn't want to let that happen on this one. Should get some music on the stream. Copyright free, of course. Can't be using normal music. 15 all. Alcaraz, the one and Nadal goes back through the middle. Alcaraz goes back. It's a good point. Nadal pushes Alcaraz. Goes with the drop volley. Alcaraz is there with so much time and misses in the net. Really easy on Forstera, to be fair. I think that's a bit of nerves. Like, Nadal's really not done enough there. He tried to make it, kind of, make sure that he made it. But Alcaraz was there so quickly, has so much time. But then couldn't put it away. What's your favourite? You've already answered that question. Serve down the tee. Rafa, good height with spin. Lands on the line. Rafa goes back cross. Alcaraz. Oh, what a point. Down the line, winner. That's a big point. Around Rafa Nadal, who's coming into the net. Solid passing shot there from Alcaraz. Really, really good. Here we go. 30 all in this game. I can feel the tension a little bit in this one. Serve from Alcaraz. Good, pulls it long. I just want to teleport to like 4 all in the third. You can just feel that that's how it's gonna be, you know. When you begin to think like how far you've got to go in the set, you begin to like things start playing a lot worse. You just got to focus on the next point and winning this game. Serve from Alcaraz into the body of Nadal, goes inside in. He's really striking it well now. And he tries to go slice up the line. And he gets it. 2-1. He tried to fake him out with a little dink drop shot, but instead hit forehand spin up the line. Tough shot to play though. Over the highest part of the net, a forehand slice. Sorry, not forehand spin, forehand slice. Do you string yourself? No, I have a stringer who does my rackets for me. Thank you, Jella Lemon, for subscribing. Have you ever played at Duke's Meadows? I have played at Duke's Meadows before. Played a few tournaments there. I've trained there a little bit. Do you have any training recommendations for someone who feels like footwork as fitness is keeping them from the next level? Practice footwork and fitness. Practice playing longer matches in training. Work on doing all types of fitness, endurance, base fitness, and longer runs. Or you could speed, like intervals, work on speed, endurance. And then, yeah, lots of footwork drills. Skipping is a good one. Skipping I found really useful. Builds like the calf muscles, all of that type of stuff. Yeah, and it just allows you to feel a bit like more bouncy when you're moving around. That's important. Try and do stuff like training that's like plyometric, that you kind of using a lot of your kind of springy calf muscles that are like spring and feel kind of loose. Hi Felix, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? Hope you're enjoying the stream or enjoying your day. One subscriber away from 86.8. If you're that, you want to be that one person, subscribe. Try and get to 86.8. Here we go. 2-1 in the third. Who's going to win? Still on serve. Let's see what's going to happen as we just about break 2 hours in this match. And 86.8 subs. Wow. Let's carry it on. Serve from Rafa. Down to the body of Alcaraz. Backhand of Alcaraz. It's a let. Whenever Rafa gets a let, it's like another 30 seconds added to the game every single time. Like, Rafa loves to draw out these matches, doesn't he? If you wouldn't be playing tennis, what do you think you'd be doing? Just like, I don't know. That's a good question. At university, probably. The serve from Rafa, dominating with the forehand. Gets a net cord. Alcaraz there with the forehand, playing it back to Nadal at the net. Alcaraz taking the first point of the third game. Good hustle. Good hustle. You met Emma Raducanu? I have not, but I've seen her play when she was like 9. We were at the same tournament once. Strange how I remember that. It was actually at Duke's Meadows. Fun fact. Serve from Rafa goes out wide. Alcaraz with the backhand cross. Rafa goes back, high cross. Alcaraz, good defense up the line. Ooh, had to go back behind. Good angle from Rafa. He's moving Alcaraz all over the place. I mean, just ridiculous defense. And Rafa misses in the net. Good defense there from Alcaraz, hustling his way through. High slices, making Rafa play one extra ball. How you doing? I messaged you on Gram. Thanks for replying to it. No worries. Try and reply to anyone who DMs us. It's just tough. There's a lot of people messaging, so try and get through everyone. Most people I just like what they've written. You know, I can get through more like that. Matthew Green, I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. Serve from Rafa, down the tee. Alcaraz backhand through the middle. Rafa goes inside out. Alcaraz goes backhand cross. Oh my goodness. 40 love. Could this be it? Could this be the momentum shifting break he needs? Wow. Very strong. If you want some inspiration, you should check out TED Talk. He went from Division 3. Wow, yeah, let me write that down. I'll have a look. Oh, it's not. 40 love. Serve out wide. Alcaraz goes backhand cross. Nadal goes up the line into the net. Break Alcaraz. Here we go. 3-1. Dexter, thank you for subscribing. And he's up a break. How is Rafa Nadal, the Spaniard, going to respond? Here we go. How cool would it be to do a TED Talk? It'd be awesome. What are your demographics on YouTube? For what? Like, what do you mean? Explain. I know what demographic is, but like, in general, or age, or region? Greetings from Sweden. Oh, thank you. Greetings from the UK. It's great to see where some of you guys are watching from. It's hard to like believe some of the places you guys are. Drop shot from Alcaraz. Nadal's running. Goes slice up the line. Alcaraz tries to play a lob over to the backhand side, and Nadal does well. Goes backhand cross, misses wide. Whole court free there. He's a bit of pressure creeping in. If you ever come to the US and do a serve return thing with Fast Stop by Florida, it's a good idea actually. I should do like return my serve, win £10 or something, $10. I don't have the big budget of these guys who like $10,000 for returning my serve. Can't do that. 15 love. bit of pressure, but Alcaraz likes a bit of pressure. This is an important point here. Big difference between 15 all and 30 love. Being patient, going up the line. Goes inside out, Alcaraz. Goes inside out again. Nadal can't get there. Good angle. He's moving around the backhand just to open up the space a little bit. Watching from LA. Nice. Estonia. Cool. France. I'm in France on Sunday, so utilise my little bit of French that I did for GCSE. Little French exam like 5 years ago. All the way from Argentina. Wow. It's a long way. It's like the other side of the planet. 15 all. Kick serve from Alcaraz out wide. Rafa goes back cross. Gotta go with a drop shot there. He was so far off the court. Oh, Alcaraz misses long. He's just trying to go for it too much. Just trying to overpress. Trying a little bit too hard. You know? $5.15. Wisconsin. Can't remember where in America that is. Steezy Rice. Thank you for subscribing. Serve out wide, goes just out. If you're able for subscribing. There you go. Alcaraz kicks serve out wide. Rafa goes high spin. Alcaraz goes inside in. Rafa goes backhand cross. Up the line from Alcaraz. Good depth. Goes long. 40-15. Ah, sorry, 30 all. What am I talking about? Saved another breakpoint opportunity there. From Guatemala. Wow. Love your videos. They help me improve my game. I'm glad you can find some inspiration, some physical takeaways. It's always good. Serve from Alcaraz goes out wide, just travels long. This is a big game here because 4-1, you know, is only 2 service games away from winning. So it's a crucial game here for Alcaraz just to keep his calm at a crucial point. And Nadal misses long. He's been given a free unforced error. If I was Nadal, I'd be making Alcaraz play because the last 2 juice points, he's just pinged an unforced error out. I'm not saying I'm going to tell Nadal how to play, of course not. It was a decent serve, but one of those things, looking at it from an outside perspective, you notice. I am playing in Monastir, yes. Alcaraz misses the first. They've both been serving pretty well in the first serve percentage. Nadal 72%, that's very high. Good amount of first serves. Kick serve from Alcaraz. Nadal goes forehand cross. Alcaraz goes backhand up the line. Nadal on the stretch. Oh, back up the line. That's beautiful. Here we go. We're in the point. Good rally. Alcaraz running on the forehand. Goes up the line. Rafa's there. Goes forehand cross. Alcaraz on the backhand. Goes cross. Rafa goes back behind. Alcaraz good depth. Rafa goes wide. 4-1. Sublime from Carlos Alcaraz. Not much Rafa could have done there, to be honest. Not really much he could have done. Just really good defense there from Carlos. Rafa just not enough in the tank to win that. When's the next video coming? Got such a dry throat. When's the next video coming out? This Sunday, of course. Try and get out at like 7 or 8 PM UK time. Who's your idol? I've got a few. Rafa's definitely one of them. I love his mindset. You know, his just whole mental ability. I love. Thank you, Slazak, for subscribing. Might come watch then. Oh, nice. Yeah, for sure. Good to have a few spectators. How do you watch the game? It's on Prime Video. Is this going to be another sweep of a set like we saw in the other two? If Alcaraz gets this next game, he's going to be a heavy favourite to take this match. First time he played him was like 1-2 or something. I think I was in Barcelona. Then it was like 3 then it was in 3 sets. Now can Alcaraz win in 3? And then the next time they play, Alcaraz is going to win in 2. It's going to keep getting better and better as Nadal kind of declines. He's not really going to decline, is he? I think this is going to be a good example. Like, it's going to be so tough. Can you imagine, like, this is the final of the French, like, Rafa playing for 22. Kind of just try and rival Djokovic with Grand Slams won. And kind of Carlos is just there, like, feeling bad because he wants Rafa to make history, but also he obviously wants to beat him. So from Rafa, pulls it long. Will you watch the other matches tonight? I'll watch them, but not stream them. I'll watch bits of them. Served on the tee from Rafa. Alcaraz goes backhand cross, misses wide. Cheap unforced error there. If you have to swap your forehand with any other player, who would you choose? Probably Alcaraz. It's just ridiculous, this guy's forehand. It's just a cannon. Or Gonzalez. He used to have a ridiculous forehand. Anyway, Rafa served down the tee. Too good. It's an ace. This is what the best players in the world, the GOATs of tennis. Even when they're down 4-1 in the third, they still got to come back and make it tough. Still going to make them play. Nadal now needs to stay composed. He needs to build up a little bit of momentum, win this game to love, and get a good chunk out of what's his name's Alcaraz's service game. So from Rafa to the forehand of Alcaraz, Nadal goes up the line. Too good. There we go. If he can keep playing tennis like that, he's going to be coming back in this one. TED Talks has 34 million subscribers. Wow. It's insane. I wish we had 34 million subscribers. Serve out wide. Goes out. Can you imagine? Dude perfect but for tennis. For love. Rafa. Serve down the tee. Alcaraz with the forehand through the middle. Rafa goes forehand cross. Good depth from Alcaraz. Nadal pushes it deep. Good depth there from Alcaraz. Nadal hits a winner. It's game Nadal. 4 games to 2. Here we go. This is an important game right here. Probably one of the most important of the match, other than the winning game, of course. But 4-2, an important, very important game. Can Alcaraz hold his nerve and come through? It will be seen right now. First point, serve into the net. Not a good start. Not a good start. It's okay, it's okay. Serve down the tee. Rafa up through the good height. Oh, Alcaraz bang on the line, gets a kick up and it goes into the net from Nadal. So just a bit of luck that you need. It's like classic in tennis. You get 2 or 3 good bounces. Alcaraz maybe hits a line, now it skids, then a net cord. Suddenly, you've got yourself through one of the most important games of the match. we go. Serve, Alcaraz. Serves on the tee. Rafa puts the ball through the middle. Alcaraz with the forehand goes inside out. Rafa high spin. Alcaraz backhand up the line. It's in. Too good. Good switch up there. Taking it early for once. James Blake also had quite a forehand back in the day. I didn't watch a lot of James Blake, to be honest. Before my kind of time of watching. The first memory I have of really watching tennis, I think, was Isner against Mahut, that really long match. I remember watching it on TV. So over like 3 days. Second serve from Alcaraz. Nadal needs to win this point. If he loses this point, then he's in trouble. 50-50. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in big trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, Rafa Nadal is in trouble. Big, big trouble indeed. 40 love. And here we go. 1 point away from taking the lead. 5-2. Giving himself 3 games worth to try and take the match. Is Rafa going to do a David Goffin? Sorry, is Alcaraz going to do a David Goffin and give Rafa the lead? Misses the first backhand long. Is this the beginning of the end for Alcaraz? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Do you think Rafa will win the French? Yes or no? If he wins this match, I think he's got a good base. Good baseline, he's got good ability and good chances anyway, but it's going to be tough to beat players like Alcaraz. But obviously he has the experience at the French. Alcaraz gets a let. I'd definitely be trying to go drop shot here. Some sort of thing to make Rafa move, make him really stretch, try and win the point. Yeah, I hope that guy cashed out. Yeah. The Rafa Nadal guy who had £500, I hope you cashed out. Sorry. I thought Rafa was going to win the third. Can you imagine he's still like holding? Not looking good. Kick serve. Rafa with the forehand goes cross. Alcaraz goes back cross. Nadal up the line with the backhand. Alcaraz, gets a net cord. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? All it takes is a line cord, line ball and a net cord to get through a tough game. I should have bet on this game, man. I should have said Alcaraz net cord. What am I doing? I told you. Will Djokovic ever get back to form and win another major? Djokovic, yeah, of course. What are you talking about? Thank you, Pavel, for subscribing. Anyone that hasn't already, drop a like on the stream. Greatly appreciated. And also subscribe if you haven't already. If you appreciate the content or just want to join my journey. I run a video series on the channel. So go on the channel, check out some of the other videos. My road to my first ATP point where I'm competing to become a professional tennis player. Show you my journey over the weeks. Yeah, we've seen a lot of growth on the channel recently from that, which has been awesome. Loads of you guys new to the channel, so yeah, appreciate all the support. Hopefully we can one day make this channel help, cover all the costs of my tennis journey, which is kind of one of the main aims to be able to achieve. Thank you, Predrag, for subscribing. And Alcaraz is now 1 game away from winning, which is strange to say, but it's true. And these sets have been pretty one-sided. You can see 6-2, 1-6, 5-2. And is this the time that the king falls to the prince? King of clay, the prince of clay. Can Carlos take the win and progress to play Djokovic? If he beats Djokovic, then he'll beat the number 1 in the world and the number 3. Is Rafa number 3 in the world? Let's have a quick look. Rafa's, number 4. So beat the number 1 and the number 4 in the world. That'll be a pretty impressive feat. Alcaraz number 7. That's insane. And he goes up to number 6 if Rublev loses and he wins. 6 in the world. That's ridiculous. He's going to end up the year at world number 1. So from Nadal goes to the forehand of Alcaraz, runs around. All Alcaraz needs here is 4 points. Oh, he's got 1. Rafa misses backhand wide. He's 3 points away now. All it takes is 3 points. Here we go. Thank you, Nana, for subscribing. 15 love. This is exciting stuff. Thank you for subscribing. Serve from Rafa goes to the backhand of Alcaraz through the middle. Rafa with the forehand goes back behind onto the line. Good slice from Alcaraz. Great defense. Alcaraz tries to stamp on it up the line, misses wide. I'm expecting Alcaraz to have to serve it out here. I'm not expecting a break. Do you earn your money with YouTube or with another job? I earn my money with YouTube and that type of stuff, but we're looking to do a little bit more with the channel, kind of like within YouTube, and obviously expanding certain things. Exciting stuff. Creating more content for you guys. Is the Madrid clay faster than Roland Garros clay? I'm not sure, to be honest. Nadal comes into the net. Alcaraz, can he pass? No, he can't. Nadal's there. Too good. 30-15. Nadal staying calm and consistent. What did you learn you need to work on before your next tournament on clay? Well, I'm playing on hard courts in Tunisia, so the thing I learned from the clay was, you know, the physicality, the little bit of movement, patterns, like back behind's quite effective, kicks obviously very effective. Those types of shots that you kind of don't really play as much on the hard courts. Oh, Rafa gets a bit of luck again himself with the net cord on the first serve. It was going out and then it just tipped in, so he gets another first. So from Rafa, goes out wide, Alcaraz backhand cross, Nadal at the line. No, Alcaraz is saying out. I think it's called long. Yeah, it was called out. I think Rafa, is he going to challenge it or what? No, it was just, he's challenging it. Oh yeah, it was a mile out. Oh my goodness, that was like so far out. Here we go. 30 all. He's 1 point from having a match point. Silence in the crowd. This is where real champions start properly playing, and that's what Rafa is. Serve down the tee. Alcaraz misses. I told you. He's going to clutch up, and Alcaraz is going to be nervous. 2 points away from beating his idol, his favourite player growing up, you know. How much do you make from your most popular video? I don't know off the top of my head. Not sure. Varies like with video to video. Nadal serve down the tee, goes out. I feel like Alcaraz is going to have to serve it out. To really deserve the win, he's going to have to serve it out. That's the fairest way, I think. This match is going to be resolved, you know. Alcaraz on the forehand, goes to Nadal, forehand, backhand, good angle, backhand up the line, Nadal goes backhand cross, Alcaraz goes forehand up the line, backhand through the centre, Nadal gets a net cord, same as Alcaraz, there you go, you get one back, that's 5-3, see, it's karma, get a net cord, your opponent gets a net cord, it's a little bit of tit for tat here, exactly the same scenario to win the game. Bit of a personal question. People, I don't mind. It's just I think people get a bit funny with money and stuff. Like, but like the end of the year, I should do like a money on how much we made in 2022, like to support my journey. Should do that. But I just don't know any of the figures, like, because I don't really look at the analytics that much, because I'm like so busy like playing and actually creating the stuff. So, you know. Good serve out wide from Alcaraz. Comes to the net, drop volley, 15 love. He's what, 1/4 of the way there. Here we go. Who's the master? It's Alcaraz. At the moment. Master is Alcaraz right now. Soft hands. This is a big point here. 30 love, huge difference to 15 all. You can't give Nadal a look in. Serve out wide. Alcaraz with the forehand. Oh my god, he's nervous. He put that so high. $15 all now. What's he got? Nadal. Alcaraz. So I've just travels long. Second serve goes to the kick. Nadal goes backhand through the middle. Alcaraz goes backhand out the line. Dominating good with the backhand. Goes with the drop shot. Oh, it's so good. Rafa gets a net cord around the net. Alcaraz goes up the line. That's too good. Solid play there from Carlos. Did really well on the drop shot. Nadal gets another net cord. Does well to deal with it. Goes up the line. It was Tony Cruz there. Do you know Alcaraz from the junior tour? I didn't really play any juniors, so no, not really. He was probably playing futures from like 15 years old anyway, so. Serve goes out wide. Rafa gets the ball short. Goes inside out. Rafa goes back cross. Alcaraz up the line. Rafa goes backhand cross. Oh, Alcaraz puts the ball long. Dodgy bounce. 30 all. My goodness, this is a tight moment. Tight point right here. Wow. Here we go. This is it. This is the moment. This is the important moment. Serve away from Alcaraz. Goes with a drop shot. He makes it. Of course he does. First match point. We, of course, know he's going to make those all day long. What a fitting way to set up the first match point. Here we go. I think we all know Alcaraz bottles it. Well, remains to be seen. Big moment. I feel like he's going to take it right here, you know. Here we go. I think he's going to win. Serve goes long. My goodness, that was close. I reckon he's going to try and finish with the drop shot. Goes kick. Rafa with the forehand. Alcaraz goes inside in. He comes to the net. No way. Rafa's there. Goes angle. Alcaraz puts the ball up high. Rafa plays it back to him. Alcaraz up the line. No way, it's in. He's done it. No way. I thought for sure he was going to lose that point. He should have lost that point 3 times. And Alcaraz beats Nadal in the Madrid quarterfinals and books his spot to play Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic in the semi-finals. Wow. What a performance there from Alcaraz. He finally beats Nadal after, what, his 3rd attempt. He got closer and closer. I thought he was going to do it. I think what a great match. It was a solid battle. And to be able to beat someone with so much experience, so many wins under his belt this season, really just shows the level of where he's at and deserves to be the positioning in the world that he is right now. Whatever, like 5, 6, 7 in the world. Yeah, I mean, insane stuff. The fact that he's only just turned 19 is ridiculous. But yeah, hope his ankle's okay for the next round. It looked to be fine towards the end of that match. I think Rafa is going to be frustrated and disappointed with his loss, of course. But yeah, Alcaraz played too good on the day. Not really much more he could have done. Yeah, I've got to go to training soon, so I'm going to wrap it up fairly quickly. It's also boiling hot in my room. I'm literally roasting. But yeah, if you enjoy the stream, make sure to drop a like even after the stream's finished. It helps out the algorithm, you know, all that type of stuff. Subscribe, turn the notifications on. If you want to be notified when this Sunday's video comes out, my Road to 1 ATP point video, where I play for my first ATP point. If you want to watch that video, as soon as it comes out, turn notifications on. Also, make sure within your settings you've turned YouTube notifications on so that you actually receive the notification. A lot of people haven't got those turned on. And yeah, that's all of the plugs out the way. Hope you enjoyed. I had a great time chatting to a few of you guys, answering some questions, and of course watching this match. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Might be streaming tomorrow's Djokovic against Alcaraz match. Remains to be seen what the time is and my training schedule. I'll try and get it done. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys, well, the stream. I'm so used to doing like an outro. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.